Good morning, dear students. Myself, Dabi Boski, welcomes you on the behalf of Jai Somnath English Medium School in Fun and Learning Activity section. Today, our topic is taken from social science subject. As you all know, social science is mainly divided into three subjects. First, history, then geography and civics. Students, today we are going to learn a very crucial topic from the geography subject, which is the evaluation of maps. But before we could learn about the evaluation of maps, let us try to know more about the maps and its usefulness. What is map? Map is a representation of a earth on a flat surface. So one can say map represent the real world on a much smaller scale. They help you to travel from one place to the another place and give you a lot of information about the location. Map also shows where we are and where we need to go. Students, there are many different types of a map which attempt to show many specific features such as the physical features, political boundaries, land, topography, climate, vegetation, natural resources and economic activities and many more. The word map derived from the Latin word mappa mundi. What is mappa mundi? Mappa mundi means a small piece of a cloth which is kept in the hand. Students, as we are learning about the map, do you know who produced the map? Who are the one who are making the map useful to us? Yes, they are none other than cartographer. Cartographers are the one who are making three-dimensional images of the earth into a two-dimensional image that is on a flat surface. It's not too easy to make a map, to make a whole part of the earth on a piece of a paper, as earth is a three-dimensional object which is close to the spherical shape. But still people are doing it and they are making the map. Let's try to understand with the map. Here is a map which is a ancient Greek philosopher map which is drawn by the Anaximander in a 6th BC and assuming the shape of the earth as a cylindrical. Students, till here we learn as far as map concerned. Now we are going to see the various type of maps. As ago I had told you, there are many different types of a map, but today we are going to learn mainly three types of a map: physical or relief map, political map, thematic map. What is physical map? The map shown here, the map which is shown here is a physical map. This physical map shows a physical features such as mountain, plateau, river, coastal plains, etc. with a different color, and these different colors gives us a good look to the map and also it gives a correct information about the particular place. Let us try to understand with the map. If the map is shaded with a brown color, then students, you have to understand that it is a mountains or the hilly regions. If there are the water bodies like ocean, seas, rivers, then it will be indicated with the blue color. Same way, if there are the plains, then it will be indicated with the green color. Second main important map is a political map. Students, the map shown here is a political map. This map shows cities, town, district, taluka, state, country and continent with their boundaries. Along with that, it shows main cities and capitals of the country. With the help of this map, we can know which is our boundary state, which is our boundary district. Third and the last important map is a thematic map. Thematic map is a type of a map that shows particular geographic subject or pattern such as annual rainfall, wind, temperature, vegetation, topography, etc. These maps are produced by NATMO. What is NATMO? NATMO means National Atlas Thematic and Mapping Organization, which is in Kolkata. Students, this is a thematic map of a vegetation of a rice production. Through this map, we can understand which state is producing more rice. For example, you can say here West Bengal is given So West Bengal is a highest production of rice. So through the thematic map we can know about the specific, or you can say geographic subject or a pattern of the earth. Till here we had seen or learned about the maps and its type. Now we are going to see how these maps are prepared. To prepare the map, three components are needed. They are direction, scale, and last one is a conventional sign. What is direction? Direction is usually measured in terms of a compass direction. There are four main cardinal points in a direction, that is north, south, east and west. Usually N is always shown in the upper side of a map. Then if you are talking about the intermediate direction, okay, there are also four directions. Towards the northeast intermediate direction, it is known as the Ishan. Towards the southeast, it is known as the Aganya. Towards the southwest, it is a Nairutya, and towards the northwest, that is a Vavavya. Second main component is a scale. Scale, with the help of a scale, the actual distance between a two places can be known easily. These scales are also further divided into two parts, large scale and a small scale. Let's understand with the example. If you want to show or depict the larger area, such as the continent or a country, on a small piece of a paper, then you have to use the small scale. That means you have to minimize the scale. Students, you can know that if the area is consist of thousands of kilometers, it can't be shown in the map. So for that we have to minimize the scale. But at the same time, okay, if you want to show or depict a smaller area such as a village or a town, then you have to use the larger scale. Last and the most prominent component to make a map is a conventional sign. Conventional sign gives a lot of information within a less space of a map. These signs and symbols can be in any form, in a form of a pictures, in a form of a shade, letters, lines, etc. So due to these symbols and a sign, we can understand the map easily, and these signs and symbols are accepted throughout the world. The last and the most important topic of our activity is the evaluation of map. Students, what do you mean by evaluation? Evaluation means a slow and gradual development in something. If you will see the past, okay, as the century passed, the way of making the map has been changed. The earliest map were made on a clay tablet. You can take a look over here. Okay, on the clay tablet, the maps were produced. Same way, the maps in the earliest time were also produced on a leather, wood and a stone. The most common thing to prepare the map is of course the paper. But in today's time, okay, maps are produced on a computer using a software such as Geographic Information System, that is GIS. But still, as the technology is getting advanced, okay, maps are now prepared by aerial photography and remote sensing process. What is this aerial photography or remote sensing process? Okay, the earth, the photograph which are taken from the sky, from the air or from the space, and it gives a lot of information about the earth's landforms, vegetations and the resources. Thus we can come to know, okay, due to the evaluation of a map, nowadays in today's map, the maps are become larger, more accurate and more detailed. Thank you.